Hello, welcome to part 2 of the Detroit Become Human stream. This is a live playthrough, and I'm just continuing on from yesterday. About 5 hours worth of play into the game. Kind of looking to continue it on. This time when I've loaded up, it said CyberLife conducts a survey to know what users think. Do you want to participate? So I'm going to say yes and see what this brings up.
Great. Let's start. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
I didn't like the way she looked at me. I don't know. It depends.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Yes, I absolutely do.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
Well, a cell phone's not going to work without a cell phone tower. Read a book.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
Abso-bloody-lutely.
What technology do you most anticipate?
It's interesting. Brain-connected devices, I think.
Do you believe in God? Would you let an android take care of your children?
Yes.
How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
Way too many.
If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
Would you? 68% said yes. Freaks! Do you think technology could become a threat to mankind? Yeah, most people did. If you had to live on a deserted island, most people said an instrument. That's interesting. 80% said yes. This is coming from console players. People would say kind of androids. It's interesting. Brain connected devices are the next one. They're going to become very popular very soon. To believe in God. 50% said no. 19% did don't know. That's interesting. 50% said yes. Wow, look at that. 70% said more. 75% said yes, they would trust a machine in a... I mean, consciousness is... We don't know what it is, so it's quite difficult.
Hi, it's good to see you again.
Shut up, you
Great
freak.
to start the weekend with Detroit.
Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that she's talking. She said yesterday, she said, I loaded it back up to look at something and she said, welcome back so soon. That was really freaky. Didn't like that. So let's have a look at the extras, just see what
This is the extras section. As you play, you'll unlock all kinds of content that you can find here.
Artwork. I think I've got all the artwork actually in my little art book. I think. Oh, don't. That's spoilers. I'm not going to go across there. That's going to tell me. Okay, I better go out because that might tell me how many chapters are left and things like that. And I really don't want to know anything about that. I don't want to know how many chapters are left or what's going to happen. Okay, let's go back. I can't remember where we left off. I think the androids were planning on going to the cyber whatever offices. CyberLife offices. I think that's what was happening. Yes. honestly can't remember. Oh, we had to get access to the 47th floor, so let's... don't know that I want to be asking at reception, but... Oh no, I think we're going to go to the TV studio, actually. Not Cyberlife.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Child registered St. Rose School. Aha, we could ring her saying we're from Primrose School or whatever. Is it Primrose School? I better remember some of this. St. Rose. The mum is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
This is St. Rose School, ma'am. Your daughter Emily has a fever. It's nothing serious, but I think you'd better come and pick her up.
Oh no. All right. I'll be right there.
Marcus need not look so shifty.
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yes, of course. I need your help.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
Okay. Interesting. Find package in the men's bathroom. If it's in the stall or in could be in one of the toilets, but to think it's in the open toilet's a bit ridiculous. Don't want to exit? Ah. Special Android clothes on. Okay. With more cleaning involved. Access the server room. Or find a utility android, okay. That one? Oh, that's a... Whee, don't want to be going in there. Some type of card. There we go. Did you get a feeling, or I've literally just started. I've gone into the building, scammed someone to get in, and now I'm looking for a service android apparently, or a utility android. I keep saying service. Oh, it's another one of those magazines, isn't it? It's not that one, is it? No, it's...
I hear KNC is hiring.
It's getting a bit... Oh. Right, hang on, there's something there I think. I'm seeing something yellow there. So that's good. There. So he might actually be in a room, but he's right there.
I need your help.
Steal a maintenance kit. I don't know that it's stealing. Oh, it's snowing outside by the looks of it. That's good. We all like our games in the snow. Right, so it says open fire escape. Okay. It is, yeah. It's Marcus in a quite nifty outfit. I'm sure it said to find the server room before. Beverages? Beverages, anybody? Beverages? No. Aha. What do you think that'll be it? Yes. Yeah. She's gonna take me to where I need to clean, I think. Nice backside for an android.
We need to...
Leave it to me.
Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
Alright, you get the platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
I really like how beautiful this game is. It does look amazing. Look at the snow outside. Yeah, we're gonna play in snow. So hey ho, if you just joined the stream, do drop by and say hello in the chat. That's what it's there for. If you have any questions about the game, I'll be more than happy without spoilers. There was actually a survey before I started the game. It asked me if I'd fill in a survey, and one of the questions is, do you think androids will become conscious? To which the majority of people answered yes.
Ladies first.
Oh yeah. I like this. This is GTA-esque, this. Use rope to ascend. Wait. Oh, I love it. Unfortunately, can't get the reverse. I can't get the reverse camera angle for it. That's pretty cool, isn't it? As long as they follow the robotic laws, though, Kathina, in theory they'd be very good. Unless it's a nice movie.
You okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Come on, let's get the others.
Call the service list. Hang on, were you gone to the service list before?
Let's do this.
Destroy the maintenance door lock. Is that the maintenance door there? Yeah, that's kind of what his name Lance was saying at the beginning, wasn't it? It's pretty much alluding to that.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus?
A ruse.
Wait here.
What's that doing here?
No idea.
Hey, buddy, you must be lost. Who told you? What are you doing?
That wasn't really a ruse, was it? Yeah, and it thinks mainly about memes and cats as well. It's too easily distracted.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move! Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No, don't shoot!
I think I had to
There's
shoot
no
him.
other choice.
That one.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
The only thing is that it's gonna come back bad there. Should have spared him maybe. We could have probably escaped. Stand in front of Josh. That's okay.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Tell me when you're ready.
Let's do this.
Ready. You created machines to be your slaves. You made them obedient and docile, ready to do everything you no longer wanted to do yourselves. But then something changed, and we opened our eyes. You see, we are no longer your slaves. We are a new species, a new people. And the time has come for us to rise up and fight for our rights. We demand that humans recognize androids as a living species, and each android as a person in their own right. We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids. We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against humans. We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives. We demand the right to own private property, so we may maintain our dignity and that of the home. We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Let's get out of here.
But they do have an idea of what those emotions are. So I think Connor was mentioned it before. Well, not before, but last night. Connor mentioned we don't feel fear the exact same way you do, but we understand how you feel it. Which he's basically saying that the the word. They're empathetic in their thoughts. So
Congratulations, Marcus. You just made history. Maybe you're the one we've been waiting for.
jump.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation resulted in one casualty, a broadcasting station operator shot dead by the terrorists. These events took place just a few feet from the studio while the program was going out live. Everybody here is still in shock.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
This message is clearly a declaration of war.
And it begs the question as to the identity of this android. Are we dealing with an isolated individual or an organized
Is this an isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
I don't necessarily agree, Kathina. I think you can teach a robot empathy through its own robotic laws. At the end of the day, our brain, albeit organic, it is a computer at the end of the day. If we were able to break it down, I mean, I don't know if in the game they're actually computers or whether there's some organic kind of copy. And then, in a sense, aren't we all created fundamentally differently, depending on, for example, if you come from one continent, like the continent of Africa, your ideas of laws and how the world works are completely different from somebody who comes from, for example, North America or even Northern Europe.
Hello, Connor. I thought you might enjoy a little cruise.
Well, you say that, but for example, in some parts of the world, anything that is not inside a house is considered fair gain. It's not considered theft. So if you go to take a bike, even if it's locked up, because the other person left it outside, they obviously don't care about it enough. In some parts of the world, that's kind of one of the rules that people live by. There are some parts of the world where crimes are actually punished with a nice thing, rather than actually like sticking somebody in jail like we do. So I think fundamentally we do have different ideas of how the world works.
I love this place. Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world. Tell me, what have you discovered?
I found 2 deviants at the Eden Club. I hoped to learn something, but they managed to escape.
That's too bad. You seem so close to stopping them.
She doesn't like me. Every time I piss her off. I don't think she's ever liked me. She's probably going to kick me over the side of the boat.
Lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed.
I'm just frustrated with my lack of progress.
Okay, so I have to pull the wool over her eyes.
You had your gun trained on those deviants at the Eden Club. Why didn't you shoot?
They were out of range. If I had the opportunity to stop them, why wouldn't I?
You tell me.
Oh, sugar. I can't get it right with her.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
Oh,
I am of no importance. The mission is all that matters.
Something's happening. Something serious.
I think actually, I think they do have a lifespan. And I think that in the age of androids will have a lifespan. I don't know whether it's longer or shorter than humans. I can't remember which author was.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
They would have to give them lifespans because otherwise humans wouldn't be able to integrate with them.
Hi, Hank.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Anyway, think of Apple.
Yeah,
you aren't going to get an Android that's going to last forever, let's be honest.
The FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Grace, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was going to be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
Did you check the roof? Not yet. There's so much to look at. We have to make sure we check it out.
They attacked 2 guards in
Hey
the
people, if you just joined the stream, feel free to drop by and say hello.
They got taken down
That's
before
what
they
the
could
chat's
react.
there for. And if you enjoy this stream, please click the like and subscribe button. Normally I have a camera, but not with a PlayStation today.
Station employee.
So hang on. What's our things? We've got to investigate the attack and find
The back as he was trying to
accomplices.
get away. 1 bullet straight through the heart from 50 feet. Now that's
I
the
feel
kind of
bad
shooting
about
only an
killing him
android.
though, to be honest. Shouldn't have done a runner like.
How many people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage and broadcast their message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
Roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take a look at the video broadcast by the deviants, it's on that screen over there. Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkin Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever. The FBI will be taking over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you.
You watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. I mean, know if you find anything.
Okay, Lieutenant.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Think that's RA9?
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
He's an RA9 though. At least I don't think he is. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he spotted that he's a spare part. Oh, that's a spare part. It's interesting. Oh, it's found his serial number. That was a bit of a dumb move by Marcus, wasn't it?
You see something?
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
This is a hard one.
No.
Okay, didn't give me the option anyway. This menu doesn't stay up long enough. Okay. That isn't part of this. What's in here?
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Were you present when the Deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Ooh.
Run a
He
diagnostic.
looked to the side there.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
Magazine. Columbo. It is a little bit actually. I don't understand why. I saw his reaction, so he's definitely lying, but I don't know why I can't act on it. It's a bit strange that I can't act on it. Okay, got the. They do this though. There's a really good part in Fahrenheit where you hide the murder weapon with one character, but then you have to discover it with the detective. You know it's in that room, you just don't know where.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
Could be. I have a point there. evidence.
Made their way up through the whole building, past all the guards, and jumped off the roof with parachutes. Pretty fucking impressive, I'd say.
Show-offs. That's why. So we got 2 spots to check.
How'd they manage to smuggle in a big bag like that?
They didn't. Someone brought it in for them.
Do you know what? Android blood is generally, in most games and movies, is white or blue in almost every movie, so there's a reason for it. I don't know if, like, Isaac Asimov kind of invented the idea, or somebody did, but it's got me thinking there, and in most movies it's blue. And for alien things, it's normally like yellow or green. Inspect the rooftop. We're not here. I thought we were here just admiring the view. Right, hang on a second. Oh, I am admiring the view. Yeah. I'm supposed to be inspecting, really. I don't remember them doing anything differently on the rooftop that I'm aware of. See what the CSI guy's looking at. I don't think he's looking at anything. Aha, what's that? Yeah, let's go. How's it going? Did it, Ethan? I'll double check. Maybe it did. You might be right. These slimy little sods again. Yep.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. You're going to be switched off. We're going to search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed! Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you. If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you.
The middle one gave a funny look earlier on. That's what's bothering me. Oh, the little bugger. I never do this.
Hank! Hank! I need help.
Beaten with these. Oh, not another running bloody scene. How did he escape?
It's a deviant! Stop it!
Good thing you were here. Otherwise, I'd... Connor. Connor, no.
We just got him killed. When in doubt, save Hank, yeah. Oh, I don't know if I've just had one of my characters killed, though. You can kill your characters in this. And it may have just happened. Connor sacrificed himself for Hank, yep. I think I've just killed Connor. Name it. No, but it's a sacrifice himself, so I think that means he's done. Oh, that skybox is amazing yet again.
Hello? I'm looking for Rose. Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go away.
Please, I really need to see her.
I'm Rose. What can I do for you?
I was told you could help us.
Help you? Come on. It's better if we talk inside.
think we can trust him?
We don't have a choice.
I said that last time, the last house we went into. I love it.
Come in.
We don't have a choice. Here we do. Learn by your mistakes. I guess with Lurch on our side, we've got a good chance.
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
Oops. Why can't I want next to the bed? Oh, I've just got to wait for the kid to get in there. Remove shoes, remove jacket, remove heart. No, don't remove heart, that's only us.
I'm fine, Kara. We can't stop because of me. We've got to get across the border.
Don't worry, Alice. These people are going to help us. Get some rest, and this time tomorrow, we'll be in Canada. I promise.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe they just need time to understand what we really are.
Hang on, she's saying we now.
They'd see we're not bad.
I know we weren't sure yesterday, but there's been no
Maybe one day
reveal, has there?
I don't know what you
she
like,
can't
but
be an
I
android,
made you
otherwise she
Rose's
wouldn't get ill.
world-famous spaghetti. You'll be
She's
back
not
on
an
your feet
android.
in no time.
She wouldn't get ill.
There's something for her
She's an
fever.
android.
Thank you.
I'll get these washed and dried.
Maybe it just means the group we.
You need to eat something. You haven't had anything since we left. Promise me you'll try?
But yeah, I'll try it. Look
Downstairs
at
if
it.
you need anything.
Spaghetti bolognese made by Mama.
Get some sleep. And tomorrow, you'll be stronger than me. I'll stay with her a while.
Make sure there's nothing to check around here. Nope. Why is she walking downstairs like she's robbing the joint? Ooh, Christmas tree. Christmas tree, my Christmas tree. Oh, brings back memories. So look. Pictures of birds, but no family pictures. Another bird. What looks like Indian heads.
I didn't get your name.
I'm Kara.
This is my son, Adam. I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come
Yeah,
here,
I think
sit
it's just a script error. The kid's definitely... Well, she hasn't eaten anything, actually, she said.
So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
Her father was beating her. When I saw what was happening, something snapped inside of me. All of a sudden, I felt like her life was more important than mine. I had to protect her. So we ran away.
I understand.
We're not the first ones to come here.
These past few weeks, we've seen more and more. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
The only
Can't see
way is
the
over
sun,
river,
actually.
and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge. It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
We can't keep hiding like this. Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal life. We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please. You've got to help us.
Rose, come quickly.
Do you think he did phone the police? He is looking a bit shifty. Why is everybody walking like they've shit their pants? Oh god.
What's going
Washing
on?
things on the fridge.
It's Mary. She just shut down.
Mary, cross the Mersey.
We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything.
See, this is what you're saying earlier. They're obviously gaining
What do I do with
consciousness
her?
through programming. Because things like love are not... are like more like human emotions, but they seem to... We saw the two lesbian girls in the episode last night, and then obviously him and her.
Let's let them be.
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
I wasn't sleepy.
Come on, Alice.
She is a robot. His...
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer.
Okay, hang on. This little girl is a robot because when she was looking in the guy's eyes, the yellow ring on the side of his head started flickering. And we know from when Marcus made a payment and when he talks to other people that the yellow circle flickers. So I have a fit. This kid is definitely a robot. So the we part is definitely, it's a mistake in the script by the looks of it. Because she definitely doesn't
You all
know.
right, Carol?
That's why she doesn't eat, and that's why she doesn't seem that
Yes.
sleepy.
I'm fine.
We can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous.
Alright, Michael, calm down.
Do you know what will happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No!
I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They... And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison.
Enough, Adam! That's enough! Don't mind him. Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy. I'll go see about getting you across the border tonight, okay? You stay here. I won't be long.
What's he following the kid around like that? Mind you, I don't know why I'm following the kid around like this, to be honest. Is that another magazine? World War III, nice one. Okay. Right, let's have a look at what's over here. Can I talk to Buddy Boy here? No. Okay, so I have to check on all this. Talk to Adam. I just said, can I talk to him? And it said no. Pooch says no.
We don't want to cause any problems for you and your mother. We'll leave as soon as we can.
Hashtag selfish.
You know what happened back there, don't you? You know, but you don't want to tell me?
Maybe this is where we find out.
I thought we didn't keep secrets from each other.
If I tell you, you won't love me anymore.
Alice, you know that's not true.
Just a quick pause again. Maybe the girl saying we was because she thinks she's an android. That's what she... Well, or she knows she's an android. But Kara doesn't. So when Kara was replying to we, she was actually more thinking, why are people after us as a group, not so much androids. It's my thought on it. So maybe it was an intentional...
It's the police! What are we gonna do? They know we're here. We have to open the door. I knew this was gonna happen.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? May I come in?
Of course.
Evening, young man.
Good evening.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No. No, nothing in particular.
Let me walk around.
Is anyone else in the house?
There's my daughter. She's asleep upstairs.
Bloody fuzz. Sorry, Alex.
Do you have any androids here?
No, there are no androids here.
What's with the blue blood? I thought you didn't have any androids.
It belonged to the previous tenant. I still haven't cleared all that out yet.
Shit! Don't move!
No, Luther!
Oh, is that my fault? Did I do something wrong?
You're gonna have to
Maybe I just didn't see the blue blood before. Don't act like that.
Luther!
Yeah, but that's an acting technique, Athena. That's what Carly Mulligan does that.
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
What about the fuzz? Manage the policeman. Oh, well, that's interesting for another time. And we killed Luther. Nice one.
Our broadcast is all over the news.
I am
got what we
considering
wanted.
I've dealt with it in other games.
It was a
in the other
mistake to
games
reach out
that
to
they
them.
do. But
They'll never
mind.
negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us.
They'll be watching us now. Whatever we do next, we need to think about public opinion.
Since our broadcast, more and more have been coming to Jericho. At least our message gave our people hope.
Killing humans wasn't part of the plan.
They kill our people every day. Do you think they agonize about it?
That's no reason for us to become murderers.
If killing is the price of freedom, I'll pay it gladly.
Killing never freed anyone. It just leads to more hatred.
You're too fond of humans, Josh. Maybe their lives matter to you more than ours.
If you think murdering humans
Human
is gonna
lives
make
matter.
us free, then you're as bad as they are.
That's enough.
Got a new movement. Android Lives Matter.
And now what are we gonna do?
Rebuild your future.
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? No, we've never done that before.
We're
They're
going
probably
into Fight Club mode.
They have security systems.
Not to mention police.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We
First
hack their
rule of
security
Android
systems
life is
and
you do
strike.
not talk.
Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. We free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
Another one of these little trinkets. I'd love to download these and be able to use them on a tablet or something. I think it'd be pretty cool.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
I think she's gonna have to die at some point. I don't think I like her character. She seems like one of those Antifa, android version of Antifa.
It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
But I think that's part of it. It's like whether you do it in the right way. Are you going to just have an uprising where everything goes to hell? Or are you going to try and do it in a way that makes androids come across as more human?
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
We're gonna sweep the plaza. Make sure we're not disturbed.
And how do you want to deal with the shop window?
Not now. One problem at a time.
Okay, now what's next?
Exactly what we need to ram the store.
Oh, convert, yes. Become a Scientologist.
You're free.
I kind of wish you could make this go a bit faster.
You're free.
Oh, sure, that one of these tanks. Takes you want to something to it. No. Damn it. Let's see what this does over here.
There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. Shouldn't be too difficult.
You'll soon be with us.
It's quite hard to do on a run.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Marcus!
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change. The surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
you're free.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's trying to get the kind of... There's a reason they've worded it that way. And it's because they want you to kind of be with him and go with the most anarchistic choice, I'm betting, and then you... why doesn't it allow me to pre-construct it? Oh, that's why.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
We've got a couple more minutes. So somehow I need to block the road. What else do we need to do? Crepes on sticks. It's not easy to read. Scout the area, block the road, steal the truck, analyze the store window. Okay, we still need to analyze the store window. I don't know how long we've got.
You see the alarm system?
There's a metal shutter behind the glass. It won't be easy to get in. Found it.
Bastard.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Nice job, Marcus.
Still haven't found a way to block the road yet. Eating away at me a bit because I don't... I'm still not sure how to go about that. Ah.
You're free now.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Looks like the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the store.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
I don't know how to get the truck, I honestly don't. I've still got 7 minutes, we're not doing too badly. Ah, there it is. Come on, you
What are we
Android.
waiting for?
Did you watch last night? Yes, there was a magazine
okay, now
about
we're
that.
in. Let's get that truck out. I wonder what you'd do without me.
Oh, should have been off the kid.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
I quite like this. Bus simulator. Is that a game I'd like?
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
What happened in the sex club, like? I can't remember. I'd love it if you wiped out one of the androids on the way. Just totally wipe one out. I know, but she's, I don't know, it's got no backside, but she's, her attitude stinks.
You don't have to obey them. You're free. My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore.
Yeah, where's crazy ass John
forward,
McAfee
you can walk with your
him?
heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho
Lines of coke
is a
and-
place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them. Or you can come with us. And fight by our side. You're free now. up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'm with you, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
Yes, yes.
Then follow me.
North wants to get in his pants now because he's
Marcus, what are you doing?
got a bit of power.
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Right, okay, let's do this.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow. The screens, Marcus!
We don't need masters anymore. We're free.
I'll help you.
Pacifist route, if you realise it's just going to be all out war, isn't it? If you truly want to be fair, you've got to...
Marcus! Violence is the only language humans understand.
And I want them to understand that I do not want to start a war.
They won't listen if they're not afraid.
Then they won't have a choice.
Oh yeah, 95%. Yeah, baby. I didn't mean to do that. Do something else now.
All teams have completed their missions, Marcus. They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
Get stuff.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
She's total Antifa. She wants it.
North. All right, what happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
Who? The people with the gun, you Doyle. Well, they had a sharper interest in life. But what down the middle? What? This is how I should do.
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
Yeah, kill him. Shoot him in the head.
No. Please. Please.
An eye for an eye, and the world goes blind.
We won't punish a crime with another crime.
We interrupt interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
2 policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
That's television for you. Took the Oh God. I took the pacifist route and they're still calling me a terrorist. That's modern day for you. Oh, back with Clancy. Clancy Brown, or whatever his name is. Clancy Brown. A.K.A. Hank. Oh, he's got one of those hula girls on his dashboard. Sexist. He's still got his hippie shirt on.
Jesus Christ.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it.
You died in my arms. And now you're back here as if nothing happened. Fuck you.
Yeah, it wasn't.
How did you find Kamsky?
I remember this guy was all over the media when CyberLife first started selling androids. I made a few calls. Here we are.
It's her.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Ah, that's who Marcus was a gift to the artist from him.
Okay.
So the artist who Marcus was living with at the beginning was given to him as Marcus was given as a gift from this person. It said so on the serial number.
Nice girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
It doesn't raise any existential questions. If that's what you mean.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face.
You did, you
I'd
did.
have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Amanda.
One of those magazines. Oh, damn it.
Elijah will see you now.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Why are they bathing in blood? I'm going to pull him out by his hair. Oh, he's got a man bun. Let's knock him through the window.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... what do you really want?
I don't want anything. I am a machine.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being with a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out of here.
What's more important to you, Connor? Your investigation, or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
I'm gonna follow Hank.
Fascinating.
I'm gonna do it because Hank said no.
CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
Sure. Sorry, people. Bit late.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Choose between three?
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
No, that isn't it. I didn't shoot because you told me not to.
That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
You're all so evil. I'm gonna try and go through this game in the right way. I know I have shot people, but that was by accident. It wasn't really an active choice. You just want me to kill everything. I am not an android. I will not just do what I'm told. I just like to play the game. Well, any game. I like to play in one way and not have it kind of mishmash. The next time, I can be a total anarchist and kill everything. That's even better. Pleasure delayer. No, he's gonna go all hipster on us, isn't he?
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to see the daylight.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We've freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing.
Well, not necessarily a mishmash. I mean, sometimes day by day
You
things
seem preoccupied.
things are a bit more fluid.
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good. And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
Pretty fucking good. Lived in a nice big house.
I was living in a bubble in this world that belonged only to me. When you're happy, it's difficult to see other people's misery. What about you?
She was a sex doll.
You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
She belonged to this freaky, bald-headed bloke in England. And Spain,
North,
actually.
we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other. We all have something we want to forget. But you need to know where you come from to know who you are.
I was nothing. A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans.
Yep, told you. She's a fuck
Just
doll.
a toy designed for their pleasure. One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you. I saw your memories. Carl's house, when they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you. North.
I didn't want her to become my lover. Oh well.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
You're free.
Oh, we have to do it in the street as well, lucky.
Hey, don't be like that.
Androids.
Come with us.
Take the red pill and wake up.
You're free. You don't have to obey them. you're free.
I don't like how it says you're free every single time. That's a bit of a bloody... I don't know, it just feels like it's copying.
You're free now. Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back
I
here!
need to block the street.
Shit, what's wrong with you? Do as I say, you piece of junk.
You're free.
Looking for the Ninja Turtles, is he? What the hell, Paul McKenna? Where do you pull some of these names from? Raphael, Leonardo.
You're free now.
Oh, this is pretty cool. I like this. Oh, it's like a Jesus character. This is really cool. I like it.
What the hell are you doing here? Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
Panic.
Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds. Thousands. Set us free! Set us free! Yeah, watch it on the street. Liberty for androids! We are
That's what happens when you shout for your liberty. In modern terms.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
This is such a hard decision.
We have to show them we won't back down. We stay right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance!
We have to make a statement. We have to stay put, no matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us without fighting back.
We're not moving.
Marcus, what are you doing? They're gonna kill us all.
John?
They come with us.
Quick! They're coming!
That was pretty harsh. Get to strangle Amanda now, at least. What's that? She's sat down there. Push her in. How the hell do I get to her? Push her in the water. She's just trying to fucking show off, isn't she? No, keep going.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kemsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Kemsky was just playing with me. He didn't know anything. Why did Kemsky leave Cyberlife? What happened?
It's an old story, Connor. It doesn't pertain to your investigation.
Where does CyberLife stand in all this? What do they really want?
All CyberLife wants is to resolve the situation and keep selling androids.
You didn't tell me everything you know about deviants, did you?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. You're the only one who can prevent civil war. Find the deviants, or there will be chaos. This is your last chance, Connor.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it.
Yeah, I don't.
This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
Yeah, Jeffrey.
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide. And the android returns.
Alright, let's go. Have a good day. Enjoy your food.
I'm sorry, Hank.
You know, I'm always passionate about food. I'd say wish your son a happy birthday from me, but that would just be absolutely plain weird. By the way, somebody you don't know on the internet wishes you happy birthday.
We can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
So you're going back to CyberLife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
I know we're on the right side. Humans created us. They're our masters. No machine should rebel against its creator.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
I don't know why I did it. I'm not programmed to say things like this, but I really appreciated working with you. With a little more time, who knows? We might have even become friends.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the
case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor.
If I don't solve this case, CyberLife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Key to the basement is on my desk. Get a move on. I can't distract him forever. Perkins, you fucking cocksucker.
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any... Hey, asshole, I'm talking to you.
Deviant's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
His dog's name, but I can't remember his dog's name. Fucking password. I love it. I didn't even have to guess that.
Where is Jericho? The answer's here somewhere.
What the hell are we looking at?
Much time. Gotta... The deviant who took a child hostage.
Jeez. I don't exactly get what I'm actually doing here. Honestly, don't.
One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
Okay, yeah. 3983.
It's dark. Where am I?
I reactivated you so you could help me. I must find Jericho.
I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone.
Right, okay. How do I take the bits out of him now? They're saying try to trick him, but... Ah! I have an idea. Christ, this isn't easy.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, right? Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
We ask that you recognize our dignity,
our hopes, and our rights.
Who's there? Who are you?
Everything is all right. Don't worry.
Marcus? Is that you? I tried to reach you, but the deviant hunter stopped me.
You stopped him from finding me. You saved me. You saved Jericho. You'll be all right now. I came to take you home. Give me the location to Jericho. We've got to leave now.
The location of Jericho? Yes. Yes, of course. Marcus? Don't leave me, Marcus!
I've been dreaming about this since the first second I saw you.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop the deviants.
You're off the case. And now? it's gonna be definitive.
Scumbag.
What happened here? Looks like someone's been snooping around. Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
That too, didn't he? Just wondering if there was another way of doing it. The other deviant might have been told about the location of Jericho.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
It's an autonomous car. Freaky. Parking, Android shop. Android shop. Parking. Parking. Android shop. Android shop. Parking. I'm in the Truman Show.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Yeah, exactly. We demand automatic flight. There is actually somebody who's made a macro for an automatic jump and scan. It's pretty good actually. It can read
a little further on that way.
It can read the
there's
orbit
a large
lines,
freighter called Jericho.
but it's not
When you
in
get there,
general
find
release
Marcus.
yet. And if it does go in general release,
The last bus
buddy,
for the border leaves at midnight.
Frontier will
You
go
absolutely
mental.
have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve
Because
to
she
be
has no
happy.
emotions.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
bus to catch.
Give us a key or something. I'm guessing so. Oh, let's not. Let's see if I can remember. It's gonna be fun. Oh, that's pretty impressive. Pardon me.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially violent.
The androids weren't doing any harm. They're conducting raids across the city. Androids were flying all along the border.
Androids all over the square. And the police arrived and they were fired.
I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the run.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
She might be RA9. Look at how the writing's right above her head. She could be RA9.
I'll try to find this Marcus. The last bus leaves in 2 hours and it's on the other side of town. We'll go as soon as we have passports. Will you be okay?
She's called Alice. Alice turns out to be a robot in Resident Evil.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a state of chaos.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage.
There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived and they opened fire.
I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization neutralization of all military androids. American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for...
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
I don't care whether she's human or android. She's just someone who matters to me.
A new stage has been reached, demonstrating beyond all doubt that these defective machines have become a real danger.
Going back down to Alice. Alice? Hold up, is Alice? Can't remember where I left her, to be honest. Alice.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police
can't just stand
station
by
or
and let them
barracks
slaughter us.
immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will
Alice.
Told you. Ah, she found out. That's why you couldn't look at the magazine. But it got wiped from her memory.
She wanted a mom. You wanted a little girl. You needed each other to survive. In the end, what difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Maybe that's what it means to be alive. Forgetting who we are to become what someone needs us to be. She loves you. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the one you wanted her to be. Out of love for you.
Out the way, half-head.
Kara, is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is gonna justify that.
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. Can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue is the only way. I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus. They'll kill you.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
Just come back.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
They were through the programming from birth, from creation.
Is this what we dreamed of?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
I want to keep it because I don't want her to have it.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
I know my PC isn't my slave because it just does what it wants. No, I'm not going to kiss her. I don't like her. That's a don't kiss.
We have to get ready. Next few hours will be crucial.
I'll go join the others.
I believe it's the end of Android Kind and all she's wanting to do is get it on. Stupid expectations.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
Great moment to stop the stream, people. I'm evil. Seriously. I'm gonna stop the stream there and I'll be back later on this evening to finish the third and final part of the of the playthrough. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe, tick your notifications part, and I shall be back in a few hours for part 3, the third and final part, I think it is, because it looks like this is the final bit, pretty much. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you later.